Hello, wonderful people. It is Mark here from Not Defining. I hope you're doing so well. So I wanted to talk about something today which can be really confusing, and it comes up a lot in my coaching and people commenting online. So thank you everyone for expressing these things with me. How do we work out whether our attractions are real, genuine attractions, or if they are more like intrusive thoughts or kind of obsessions? Some people will suffer with we call HOCD or SOOCD, which is kind of obsessive compulsions about your sexuality. But other people might not have that specific condition, but they might just have obsessive thoughts. Sexuality and our attractions can be really something that causes anxiety. Obsessive thoughts, intrusive thoughts, we go round and round and round in our head. We can't stop thinking about it. And in that state, it can be really tough to work out, okay, well, what am I actually feeling? Like, am I actually attracted to this person? Do I actually want to get with this person or this gender of people? Or is it just something that my head is making up? Like, is my head just creating these thoughts and they're actually not real? If you're experiencing this, you are not alone. So please don't worry. There is so much help and support available to you through Not Defining. So please come and subscribe and, check out our other content. I've got a playlist, should be popping up here, all about HOCD. But here are some guidelines which will hopefully help you to make more sense of it. So the first thing to look at is, where are the thoughts and feelings being experienced? Okay. And what I mean by that is, am I in my head or am I in my body? Right? Normally, attractions are quite instinctive, right? They're quite primal. Yeah, we don't really think about who we're attracted to. It just kind of happens, right? And so when we are experiencing that genuine, authentic attraction to someone, it kind of just happens. And so that's why, if you're wondering whether your attractions are real or not, try to locate where they're happening, because obsessive intrusive thoughts will normally happen in the headspace, right? And that makes sense because, of course, that's where our brain is. That's where, if we're thinking hard about something, if we're trying to intellectualize or kind of create logic, it all kind of happens in this space. And so just take a moment and notice, where is this all coming up for me? And if they are intrusive thoughts, if they are obsessions, the chances are that they're going to be going on in this space. You're going to be thinking hard. You're going to be all up in here. Okay? If you are up in here, the chances are that it might be more of an anxious or obsessive thought. If the attractions are being felt in your body, it's more likely that they are genuine. Okay, so when you feel attracted to somebody and you get that like butterflies in your stomach, that's a pretty good sign that there's something genuine going on there. The second thing is, of course, there is physical arousal, right? So are you actually feeling physically aroused? Yeah. What is going on in your kind of erogenous zones? What is going on in your body? Are you experiencing that physical arousal? If you are becoming aroused, then it's likely that there's something genuine going on there. Now, I must caveat this with saying that it's not always 100% always the case. Sometimes you can get aroused by the anxiety. Sometimes they call this a groinal response. So it's not always the case. But what I would say is, just generally, are you in your head or are you in your body? Yeah? Is it instinctive? Is it happening without you? Or are you trying to think it through? So that's the first way of thinking about it. By the way, if you are struggling with this and you would like support, then come and join us on Patreon. It's patreon.com/notdefining. There is so much support there. We've got our own forum dedicated to this. Specifically, you can chat with me. I can give you techniques and exercises and mentoring to hopefully help you through this. You can also book a coaching session with me through notdefining.com, and we can do some focus work together. But you are not alone. There's plenty of support out there for you. So the second thing I would focus on is, how long have you been thinking about this? Okay, if you have been thinking about your attractions for hours on end, and it's actually preventing you from doing things in your day, then it's likely that you're experiencing obsessive thoughts. Okay, so are you obsessing about this? Is this preventing you from doing things that you like? Are you ruminating over and over again? If that is the case, then it's most likely an obsessive thought, and not a kind of genuine attraction. If you're feeling that natural, genuine attraction, it should not kind of interfere in that way. The next thing that I would say is, think about, again, the way that your body and your nervous system is feeling. So when you think about this thing, are you constricting or are you opening up? Most of the time when we have genuine attractions, it's a feeling of opening up. Okay, it's a nice feeling. Okay, we want to open, we want to experience, we want to expose ourselves to that particular experience or that particular person, and it's a positive feeling. It's nice, right? You might feel a bit of kind of nerves or kind of excitement, but in general, it's this expansive feeling, right? That would be normally what a natural, genuine attraction would be. Intrusive thoughts or obsessive kind of intrusive anxiety tends to be based in fear. Okay, so it's a constriction. Yeah, when you're afraid, you close off, right? And so if you find that you're closing off, you're feeling afraid, yeah, it's most likely that is more of an anxiety response rather than a natural instinctive attraction. So just watch, are you constricted or are you opening up? The next thing I would say is, are you trying to figure this out? Okay, so a lot of the time when we're obsessing, we're trying to find the answer. Okay, so we're trying to find the answer or figure out kind of what our real attractions are. If you're going through that, then that is most probably an obsession. Okay, our natural instinctive attractions, they don't need to be worked out. Okay, they just happen. We don't need to figure things out, right? So just notice, are you trying to answer a question? Are you seeking information? Are you looking online? Are you seeking confirmation from other people? Are you trying to prove your attractions? Yeah, some people will kind of go out and they will have dates or casual sex or whatever it might be to try to prove their attractions. If you're trying to prove it, it's most likely not a genuine attraction. Genuine attractions do not have to be proven by anything or anyone. Okay, so if you're trying to answer a question, if you're trying to figure something out, if you're trying to solve an equation or prove something to be true, it's probably not genuine. And the final thing I would say is, if you let go, okay, if you didn't think about it, if you just let go of all the tension, all of the trying to figure it out, all of that anxiety, if you just let go and you adjust yourself, what would feel good to you? Okay, what would feel nice to your body? What kind of experiences would you like to have? If you take away gender, if you take away sexuality, if you take away labels, identities, expectations, if you take away all of those things that we feel we should do, and you just think about your body, your heart, your mind, your life. What would make you feel happy? How would you like someone to hold you? How would you like someone to treat you? What kind of experiences would you like to have if none of those things, none of those expectations applied? And you can loosen your muscles and just try to relax. What would feel pleasurable to your body? Those are the genuine, instinctive attractions that you desire. They don't have to make sense. They don't have to be one thing. They don't have to be what you thought you were or what you're supposed to be, or they don't have to be kind of all figured out. But those things, when you are not thinking, when you are not trying, those instinctive things and getting to know those instinctive things, those are what are genuine to you. Okay, so when you're relaxed, when you're not thinking, those are the genuine ones. Okay, so I hope this has been helpful. Like I say, it's just a guide. So if you would like more information on this, please come and check out notdefining.com. Come and check us out on Patreon. And if you would like to have an exercise that you can do right here, right now, to genuinely go deep and work out what your fundamental attractions and desires are, then check out this video right here. And I also have a playlist on all of this stuff right here. So if you want more info, check this out. I hope that's helped. Thank you so much for listening, and I'll speak to you again very soon. Bye for now.